What if you could find a camcorder that can not only record digitally, but play back analog formats as well? Well, that would be the Sony Digital 8 camcorder. And this is a model DCR TRV330 NTSC. And this thing is absolutely jam-packed with features. Within this little box right here is a VCR, a camcorder, video recorder. It's also a digital camera, and it has an insane amount of features built into it. It's unbelievable. On the front here, you'll see that it has a 700 digital zoom, 700x digital zoom. You have a little compartment here with your S-video out, as well as audio and video in, so you can record in or playback on composite. Over here you have a USB port and you have a FireWire port. So here's your USB port, here's your FireWire port, and you have a LAN-C or link connection for other Sony devices that will link to it, and a little volume control there on the side here. You have a backlight, which kind of increases the brightness on the films that you're taking, and a fader button there as well. This isn't the most deluxe model that they had, but it's pretty close. Some of the things that you can do with this camcorder is you can use it as a webcam. So by connecting the USB cord here, you can connect it to your computer and use it as a very high quality webcam. You can also connect it to a computer and transfer video directly from your computer to this camcorder via the FireWire port. You can also digitize old recordings and make them digital. So let's say you have some VHS tapes and you want to transfer them to a digital format, you can do that as well. Not only can you put those old analogs onto the tape, but you can also pass it through to your computer through the FireWire port and use programs such as Corel's Video Studio and capture video. So let's say you have some old laser discs that you want to transfer to your computer or put them up on YouTube. All you would do is use the audio video cable, connect it here, connect the FireWire port here to your computer, and this camcorder will pass the audio video analog through here and output it digitally here. And the features of this thing go on and on and on. You have auto focus and manual focus, a switch here. You have stereo left and right microphones here on this end, and it also has an infrared detector, so you can use a remote control, and this one does come with a remote control. The Handycam feels very good on your hand. It's very comfortable to hold. It's a little heavy, but it's not ridiculously heavy. It has a memory stick port here on the back, and you can take pictures to the memory stick by just pressing the photo button here on the top, just like a digital camera would do. Controls are very easy. You can see over here on the side you have a VCR, camera, memory, selector switch, and of course an off charge switch as well. So if you want to play back something, use it like a VCR, put it in VCR mode. If you want to record, you put it on camera. If you want to take digital pictures, you put it on the memory setting. And then of course here is your start and stop record button here. It has a really cool menu system with lots of special effects. There's a lot of buttons right here where you can change your settings and the recording speed, quality. All that stuff is right here. Let's see if my camera will focus in on that a little bit better. There you go. So there's all the little buttons that you have on the inside right there. There's some menu, playback, zoom, title, insert. You can do indexing on the tape. You can set indexes to find particular scenes more quickly. Let's turn it on here for a second and you can see what it looks and sounds like. So if I put it on VCR here, the Sony InfoLithium system is a smart battery that it has with it. So not only does it charge intelligently, but it will also tell you how many minutes you have left of recording time. So, and then it'll also tell you how many, like if you're charging it, it'll give you the percentage that is left to charge the battery. Over here on the side, you have an LCD readout here that tells you your battery level, as well as your hours, minutes, and seconds, and the speed of recording that this is set at. And this one is set at standard play. So your VCR controls are up here on the top, and you have rewind, play, fast forward, stop, pause, and record. You can record like a VCR, use it as a VCR just by pressing these two buttons together. And you have what was called night shot, where you can literally take video in complete darkness. So if you want to do some what is it called, spelunking, when you hang out in caves, you can just turn night shot on and take video in complete darkness. It shows here that the battery life is up to 10 hours per charge, and because this unit is aged, I don't know if it actually has that much recording time left in it. I'm not sure what year this thing came out, but I'm guessing late 90s, early 2000s is when it was released, somewhere in that range. To release the battery, you just press this little button here. Oops, it's this one here. Press this button here, and the battery lifts out of that compartment there. And let's see, it uses a battery model number NPFM30 as the model number. And you just place it into the compartment here and press it down, and it goes back into place. This button here actually releases your memory stick, memory card right there. So to advance through the menus, you've got a little scroll wheel right here, and like an enter key or execute key button is right above that. So as far as the viewfinder goes, the viewfinder is black and white. Don't know if you can see in there. Yeah, you can sort of see in there. There's the black and white screen. You can see the stuff up at the top on there. You have a focus control here for the viewfinder, so you can set it to its optimum optical setting. It plays back very well, records very well. I found this at a thrift store, and it actually still has somebody's home movie footage on it still. I'm not entirely sure why people would leave their home movie footage onto this thing, but you can see the quality there is very good. There's a little speaker right here, so you can actually listen to what you've recorded right there. So there's your stop button there on the top, and you can fast forward. Has a nice smooth fast forward, nice and quick. And then here's rewind here. Rewind it all the way back to the beginning. The resolution on this machine is 480i, so it is DVD quality that it will take, maybe a little bit higher than that, but it's excellent. We'll make a little quick video here. Let's go ahead and put it into record mode here on this side. And it wants me to set the clock, but we're not going to do that right now. So we'll take a video of making a video here. So hello there everybody, this is our test video, and we are making a video to show you how wonderful this camcorder records. And we're recording in digital 8 standard play, and we have 70 minutes of battery remaining there on the side, and you can see that there. Alright, so we're going to switch it back to VCR mode, and we'll rewind it. And we will play it.
Hello there everybody, this is our test video, and we are making a video to show you how wonderful this camcorder records. And we're recording in digital 8 standard play, and we have 70 minutes of battery remaining there on the side, and you can see that there. Alright, so we're going to switch it back to...
And it just goes back to the footage that was already on there. There's a feature on the top here called Super Laser Link. You can see that right by my finger there. That particular feature allows you to get an optional accessory that connects to your TV set and allows you to play back the material you've recorded wirelessly across the room. And it does it with infrared technology, so of course the camera and the receiver have to be able to see each other for that system to work. And it works pretty well. I've actually messed with that before. Again, this one has super night shot rather than just regular old night shot, and it has a 0 lux, which means you don't need any light to record with this camcorder. So that's pretty much the run through of this machine. And like I said, the amazing things for me feature wise on this unit is the fact that it will play back high 8 tapes and regular 8 tapes, 8mm video. And of course, you can put your 8mm and high 8 tapes in it, hook it directly to your computer, and digitize without any other accessory needed. Just run it through right straight through FireWire, and the machine does the digital analog to digital conversion for you. It's pretty amazing. All right, so Sony packed a lot of features in here. There's a headphone jack there on the side, as well as a microphone jack, so you can make those professional news camera quality recordings. To remove the tape from the machine, you turn it upside down, and you'll see here this little eject button. Tape pops out that way. Kind of show you what the innards look like in there. You can see the tape recording drum, head recording drum on there. And I believe that drum does everything. It does audio as well as video. All done with the same head. And you'll notice that when you're recording in high 8, or I'm sorry, in digital 8, the camcorder is actually much louder than it is when it's playing back regular analog tapes. It's like the video head has to spin faster. The tapes give you 2 sets of recording times. So if you're recording in high 8, you get 120 minutes at standard play, and you get 60 minutes at digital 8. So you get half the amount of recording time. So yes, obviously the tape is moving faster when recording digitally onto the tape. You put that in there like that, and watch as it pulls it back in. You can really hear that video head distinctly turning in there. And then you close it up right there. So some of the accessories that came with this unit are the power adapter. So if you have one of these and you're looking for the power adapter to go with it, you're going to need model number AC-L10A, and it has this kind of connector on the end right there. Kind of a funky connector. And like I said, it does have a remote control, and the remote control is here, and apparently the folks that had it originally never used the remote, but there is the remote right there. So you can control the zoom and telephoto capabilities, zoom in, zoom out right there, as well as start and stop recording. It'd be nice if you could turn the camera as well, but that feature is not there. As far as what came with it, this is the original documentation that came with the camcorder, and it had some software with it as well as the USB driver for it, and it says it works for Windows 98 and Windows ME 2000 and Mac OS looks like all the way up to 9.0, from 8.5 to 9.0. But here is the original 4 megabyte memory stick that came with it. You can see that there. And lots of documentation here. And a little catalog here showing you some of the original accessories you could have gotten for this. And of course, you know, for all those occasions when you're out filming giraffes, you'll need all these accessories that they have in here. So there's some really neat ones. Extra battery chargers, lenses. Here is that, this is that video transmitter, our receiver device I was talking about. You can see that there. You can beam your information to your TV. Got a little memory stick reader there. And even a printer, so you can just print your photos right off the top of your camcorder. That's pretty cool. And accessories to connect it to your computer, etc., etc. Very neat recording system, and these cameras are still very useful, especially if you need to zoom, because your smartphone isn't going to zoom like this thing can. So once you have one of these units, you can zoom in and do all kinds of fun stuff with it. Limited warranty right there. So if you have any questions about this particular camcorder, about its operation or something along those lines, feel free to leave me a message here underneath the video. And please subscribe to my channel, as well as share this with a friend who likes camcorders. And I appreciate you watching, and be sure and check out my channel. I actually have I have 2 more Sony camcorder overviews that are on my channel. Very similar models, but not the TRV330. So if you want to see more camcorder footage of camcorders, you can check those out on my channel. Have a great day.